What's good, y'all? And before we even introduce this video and what's gonna go on in this video, I gotta thank you guys. We have hit 100 subscribers. I appreciate it so much, way more than I can even explain, man. For real, if you just even watched one video, I appreciate you. But anyways, in this video, we're creating a team of all small forwards. Only small forwards are on this team. I did a few videos like this in the past with centers and point guards. If you haven't seen those, make sure you go check those ones out. But yeah, we have a full starting lineup of just small forwards. Let's go check the team out. All right, this is our small forward team. As you see here, all these guys are small forwards. These two, you can kind of debate if they're power forward or small forward, but small forward is what we decided in this one. Anyways, let's get down to the roster. At our point guard position, we have Jimmy Buckets right here, Jimmy Butler. And I put him at the point guard because he is one of the best playmaking small forwards. I mean, there's a guy on this team that's he's definitely better than Jimmy Butler at playmaking, but with size and just, you know, how the team would all around fit, Jimmy will be running our point guard position. Also, will clamp down whoever on the perimeter that's against him. And to go along with that clamping down, we got Kawhi Leonard at the 2 guard. This backcourt right here defensively is just going to be insane. I know that. Kawhi, great shot, you know, hit the mid-range, create his own shot, catch and shoot. Like I said, got that playmaking, a lot of rebounding with him too. Just an all-around great player to have on the team. And, man, the defense does not stop with these two because then we got Jason Tatum running the small forward. I've said before, the small forward, I think, is one of the most diverse positions in basketball, probably the most diverse in basketball. And Jason Tatum is running the small forward position on the small forward team. He is a pretty diverse player, man. He is a bucket on offense. Almost no one in the league can stop him with his size and shot-making ability, shot creation, all that. Beautiful. And he will also clamp you up on the other end, man. This team defensively is really, really, really good, man. We got great size everywhere. Really happy that Jason Tatum is having a great season this year, too. Shout out to him. Then at the power forward, we got Bron. Like I said, I was originally going to have him run point guard instead of Jimmy. But Bron being 6'9", you know, 250, I needed his size down there. Jimmy Butler would have been a little too small. I could have ran Tatum at the 4, but, you know, this is just what we ended up going with. Bron at the 4. His playmaking ability will still be used for sure. And then at the center, we have KD. I also was thinking about putting Bron at center just because his body is more built for center. But funny enough, KD is actually a higher overall at center than LeBron is at center. So we decided to go with that. You know, KD will be able to stretch the floor. He plays some center right now in Brooklyn, so it shouldn't be too foreign for him. But overall, this team, I'm really, really liking it. I think this team could be really good. Now it's time to sim. LeBron James is an all-star captain, and he has his teammate Jimmy Butler as an all-star starter. Meanwhile, on Team Luka, we got KD as an all-star starter, and in the reserves, we have Kawhi and Jason Tatum. So all 5 of our guys make the all-star team. Luka Doncic, of course, is going to average damn near a 40-point triple-double to win MVP. What else is new? Paolo Banchero, Rookie of the Year. Then we got K-Love as 6-man. Don't see this too often. Shout out K-Love. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Cade, Most Improved. LeBron makes All-NBA First Team. And Jason Tatum makes All-NBA Second Team. And then Jimmy Butler and Kevin Durant make All-NBA Third Team. All Defensive First Team has Kawhi, Jimmy, and Bron, with Jason Tatum on the second team. Well, we got a lot of recognition of the All-NBA and All-Defensive teams, and rightfully so, as we were the 1 seed. We won 60 games, which is pretty good. Only 1 game above the Cavs, though, so we might have to be on the lookout for them. Looking at the stats here, though, Jason Tatum did lead us in scoring, putting up 29 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Damn near 50-40-90, man. If he made 1 more 3, he would have been 50-40-90. So a fantastic season from Jason Tatum. Then our second leading scorer was our center, Kevin Durant, right here. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a block and a half. He did shoot 50-40-90, so already our top 2 scorers are super efficient. Coming in third, we have Bron right here, All-NBA First Team for him, averaging 25.5 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. We'll round up. Steal and a half, block and a half. The efficiencies aren't as good as we've seen from the other guys, but he is doing a lot more on the court with rebounding and assists. Looks like he's playing some defense here too for us, so we'll accept it, Bron. It's all right. Next up, we have point guard Jimmy G Buckets. G stands for gets. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists from Jimmy. I knew I made you my point guard for a reason, man. I knew it for a fact. That's a career high, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, by pretty decent career high. 2.5 steals, half of a block on top of that. And he shot it very efficiently, especially for Jimmy Butler, man. 34% from 3. How many threes did you take on the season, though? On 200 threes? That's really good, Jimmy. I'm really happy with that of numbers. Keep that up. And then last but not least, we have the claw right here, Kawhi. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 3 steals. Is insane. And the efficiencies are pretty bad, actually. 42%, 29%. Get those efficiencies up a little bit, Kawhi, but I do appreciate 10 rebounds at the shooting guard position. Great. He's assisting the ball. 3 steals is wild. So just get the efficiencies up and you're chilling. All right, well, here we go. On to the playoffs here to go up against my New York Knicks in the first round. I hate to do it to you, but we got to sweep the Knicks right here. Yeah, we had to sweep the Knicks. Shout out them, though. And at the day of recording this, they go up against the Chicago Bulls tonight, so that's fitting. That's who we're going up against in the second round. We should be able to, I meant to do the round. We should be able to get past them pretty easily, yes. And now we got that Cleveland Cavaliers team, which, I mean, they got 6-man K-Love, only lost one more game than us. So, could get a little bit tight in this one, but we take a 2-0 lead, which is nice, a 3-0 lead. All right, I was chatting. We sweep the Eastern Conference pretty easily. I didn't mean to look at that. I meant to simulate the round so we can look. Jason Tatum wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, putting up 36 points, 12 rebounds. Nah, JT, you spaz on that. I'm not going to lie. Now we got MVP Luka in the finals, which is the most scariest thing you could do. Didn't even mean to do the round, but we get out of there in 5. Fantastic. Bron takes the finals MVP away from Jason Tatum. I mean, he shot 60% for the field, almost 30-point triple-double. All right, well, this is a little bit scary to see. We'll start off with the good news. Good news is Jason Tatum's up to a 97 overall, so hopefully he's going to carry us. His player archetype is one of a kind, so shout out Jason. Also, I guess you could say it's good news. KD did not move. No change is good change, I guess, maybe. Then we get the bad news. Bron drops 2 overalls down to a 94. Jimmy Butler down 1 overall to a 91. And then Kawhi down 2 to an 89. So these 3 guys dropping pretty substantially is definitely going to hurt us, I'd have to assume. Hopefully Jason Tatum can just carry us, maybe? I don't know. I'm not too worried about Bron. I think he'll be able to do valid for us. Kawhi, he might sell, I'm not going to lie. He already is coming off a pretty bad season right here with pretty bad efficiencies. And then all his scoring attributes go down. His defense goes down a little bit. So, Kawhi, you might sell us. Hopefully not, though. All right, we're not going to hit the panic button just yet. But we don't have an all-star captain. This year, we have Bron and Jason Tatum as all-star starters on Team Luka. Then we got KD over here on Team Giannis as a reserve. And that is it. Kawhi and Jimmy both did not make an all-star team. So, like I said, not hitting the panic button yet. But we are seeing a little bit of a fall-off. Luka yet again, almost a 40-point triple-double. This is like so predictable at this point. MVP. Chris Rogers, Rookie of the Year. Quickly 6-man. Yes, I don't know why that got me so fucking happy. I love Emmanuel Quickly. What overall is he now? 80 overall? I did not know he's up to an 80 overall. Shout out my man Quick, bro. Shout out Quick. Kawhi, yo, I was talking all that shit about some fall off. Yeah, these awards are valid. I was talking shit. Started off high with the Luka. I like these awards. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. After the fall off, who cares, man? Trenton Walford, Most Improved. LeBron is still All-NBA First Team. And Jason Tatum is still All-NBA Second Team. This time, though, he's got his teammate KD with him. Of course, Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard is going to be All Defensive First Team, along with Bron. And then on our second team, we have Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum. Alright, so we didn't have the All-Stars and all that, but we still are the 1 seed, which is great to see. Still winning 60 games, still 1 game above the Cavs. Wow. And would you look at that? Jason Tatum is still leading us in scoring. This time he bumped it up to officially 30 points, rounding up 31 points per game, 11 rebounds, 5.5 assists, steal and a half, block and a half, and he officially hit 50, 40, 90 very handedly too. 53%, 44%, and then 91. Shout out Jason Tatum, man. He's up to a 98 now mid-season. Then KD, still our second leading scorer, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a block. 50, 40, 90 for him also. These two, if you have these two as a scoring duo, it's GG, bro. And then on top of that, we got Bron here. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, a block and a half. The efficiencies are kind of, they're pretty much the same. I was going to try to say they're slightly better. Not really. They're pretty much the same. But we won a championship last year, so no change is good change, like I said. Jimmy Butler here, 19 points, round up to 20. 7 rebounds, 9.5 assists from Jimmy. If we can get double digits next season, man, that'd be great. 3 steals for him too, and the efficiencies they dropped a little bit, but 3-point went up, still fantastic. So even though Jimmy lost a little bit of overalls, he's doing the same thing. Same with Bron, and we saw Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. He even brought his points per game up to 19.5, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and the efficiencies are worse. Or no, they're better. They're better. My fault, Kawhi. My fault. I guess they heard my doubt going into the season, and they decided to turn up because these boys are just hooping right now. Going up against Detroit in the first round, they take a game from us, but that is fine. Then we got Toronto in this second round. Should be able to handle them too. We get out there in 6, and now we have the Cavs, of course. A little still scared of them. They're still 1 game behind us, and they tied up 1-1 right here. We take a 2-1 lead. Big game 5 right here. Come on, boys. Yes, sir. Who was it? JT with 42. Then we got Kawhi with a triple-double. Yes, sir. 1 more game, and we back-to-back finals. And we do it. JT, back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And this time we're going up against the Rockets. What? Jalen Green. This is the normal Rockets team, and they're in the finals in year 2? Jalen Green is carrying them, bro. What? Yeah, I've never seen something like this. And they pretty much, they've gotten out of all the rounds in 5. So, I mean, I don't want to take them too lightly, but whoa. Whew. I did it by round. That was a close one. They took us to 7? Really? JT wins Eastern Conference and Finals MVP, so shout out to him. They took us to 7? Wow, we blew them out in this game 7. It was done by halftime, respectfully. But what? They took us to 7? Dead ass? Alright, here in player progression, and things are not looking any better. JT, he's up to a 98 now, which is cool. By the end of the season, maybe he'll be a 99 officially. KD at age 35 is still a 95 overall, so really shout out to him, man. But Bron dropping still down to a 93, Jimmy down to a 90, and Kawhi down to a 86, bro. I mean, he dropped a lot last year and won Defensive Player of the Year, so I'm not going to doubt him this year, but it's looking tough out here for my boys. 1 more season, come on, let's just hoop. Jason Tatum, for the first time in his career, is an all-star captain, and he has his teammate Jimmy Butler as a reserve on his team. Meanwhile, on Team Ja, we have 22-time all-star. That's crazy to look at. LeBron James as an all-star starter, and then KD is a reserve. Kawhi did not make the all-star game. Jason Tatum, MVP. He dethrones Luka. We'll look at those stats a little bit more, but shout out JT, man, MVP. Chris Floyd, Rookie of the Year. Cole Anthony, 6th man. Is he in Memphis now? He's in Memphis backing up Josh. Shout out to him. Bam, Defensive Player of the Year with Daryl Arnold, Most Improved. Of course, MVP Jason Tatum is going to be All-NBA First Team. And on the second team, we have LeBron and Kevin Durant. Kawhi is still making all defensive teams right here on All Defensive First Team with Jason Tatum. Then on the second team, we got Jimmy Butler and LeBron. I actually had to move the face cam for the first time in this video because we actually were the 2nd seed this year. Winning 53 games, 4 games behind the 1-seeded Cavs, so they finally got us. And of course, our MVP right here, Jason Tatum, leading us in scoring for the 3rd year in a row. 31 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block. These efficiencies, man, are just insane. You can't praise them enough, man. JT, fantastic season. 2nd leading scorer, of course, KD, 27 points, 8 rebounds, or 9 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, a block and a half. The efficiencies are down a little bit, but still overall elite. And we got Bron right here, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, a steal and a half, block and a half. The efficiencies are better than last year, so that's good. Jimmy Buckets right here, 19 points, 8 rebounds, almost 10 assists, man. Almost. You were just so close to 10 official assists. But, you know, we round up here, so 10 assists, 2.5 steals. The efficiency's still great, man. Jimmy Butler, he really, I feel like he's one of the unsung heroes in this video. Not the craziest stats, but his playmaking, fantastic. Defense, fantastic. And his efficiency, man. These are career numbers for Jimmy. Career numbers. Shout out to him. And then we're also going to give a slightly smaller shout out to Kawhi, man. His regression's been hitting him like a truck, but he's still trooping along, hooping like this. The efficiencies are not the best, but 17 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, back-to-back seasons, my fault. Yeah, he's doing his thing, man, at his old ripe age of 33. Alright, boys, we're a 2 seed, but nothing changes. We're still going to body these playoffs, man. Going up against Brooklyn here, but they don't have KD. They might not even have Kyrie at this point. We get out of there in 5, so don't matter. Then we got Tyrese and the Pacers right here, and we should be able to deal with them, yes. And, of course, for the 3rd year in a row, we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We get out of there at 5. JT, yet again, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So he's got 2 MVPs, looking to get the 3rd one right here against Ja and the Grizzlies. They also got 6-man Cole Anthony. Don't forget about that, but I'm not worried. Get out of there in 6. Of course, Jason Tatum, 3 MVPs in 1 season. I've been saying throughout all these videos, the small forward position, the most diverse. You make a team of small forwards, and they three-peat, man. I don't know. I'm just saying. And on a serious note, I just want to thank you guys yet again for 100 subscribers. Without you guys, this channel would be nothing. And I appreciate you so much. We're still on the road to hitting all those other milestones, so don't think we're stopping here. Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. In the description, there'll be links to all my social medias, so make sure you follow me on all those to keep up to date with me. Catch y'all.